5 best conversation starters guaranteed to work every time. People who are great at starting conversations come in all shapes and sizes, but the underlying lesson all of them have learned is that people like to talk about themselves. They use this to their advantage by asking a question that allows them to create a small opening, and inch by inch they move the conversation forward until interest is generated, and ultimately trust is built, so a second conversation is earned. Conversation starters can be defined as verbal sequences which can be successfully used to initiate a conversation. At the beginning stages of you trying to get rid of your anxiety or shyness, they may be something you apply consciously and premeditated. Afterward, they will be used non subconsciously. The best communicators on the planet are able to start and hold conversations for quite a while. Unlike everyone else, they've mastered the art of communicating and of using conversation starters well. If you think about it, any conversation which starts and doesn't end immediately is the effect of a good conversation starter. Most of us use conversation starters every day, but we rarely understand them consciously and work at mastering them. Dear future entrepreneurs and moguls, here are 5 of the best conversation starters one can use to become a better communicator. Number 1. What do you think? What do you think is a question which, when used, is prompting the person who the question is asked to give their opinion on the situation. It is like asking for a window to their thoughts. It is like saying, "What are you thinking about right now?" Whatever it might be. Number 2, compliment the other person. When someone receives praise, it makes them feel good, and there is a natural tendency to want to experience the same feelings again. People will want to help because they know that their efforts are appreciated. The more intrinsic rewards people receive, the more they will want to help. Furthermore, it will make the person being complimented more open to listen to what you have to say. Number 3, hey, how's your day going? How's your day going is another form of how is your day going or how are you. It is great. It is a great conversation starter and not usually an actual question about the progress of someone's day. It can symbolize your willingness to be present with someone else's thoughts and feelings, and that in itself is a gesture of generosity. Number 4. Are you from around here? Are you from here could mean any number of things. Were you born here? Do you live here now? Did you grow up here? And etc. This doesn't just make for a great conversation starter, it also implies that you want to know what city, state, country they consider home, and that you assume it's someplace other than where you are right now. This may be intriguing and interesting, since where someone is from isn't necessarily where they live. Number 5. If you opened a business, what kind of business would it be? This one can really be a huge conversation starter if the person you are talking to is in any way entrepreneurial. It's always fun to hear and discuss new business ideas. Don't forget to ask for lots of details about your dream business. In conclusion, people who are great at starting conversations come in all shapes and sizes, but the underlying lesson all of them have learned is that people like to talk about themselves. Most of us use conversation starters every day, but we rarely understand them consciously and work at mastering them. The best communicators on the planet are able to start and hold conversations for quite a while. Unlike everyone else, they've mastered the art of communicating and of using conversation starters well. The end. Thank you.